Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, for those of you who maybe missed the last episode, really all we got around to doing was building this fantastic little bot here that went around and picked up items and kind of just scrapped them into their basic components, refined just a tad bit, and then sold those components for as much money as possible with the Venture delivery cannon. Now, we were trying to go with Venture on this bot as much as possible. Some of you might be looking at this and be like, whoa, it looks dramatically different from what it did last time. Well, they have done a new patch, and the patch is for the TerraTech unstable version, so if you're playing that one, you will notice that some of your pieces are now purple. Those are pieces that they have phased out of the game. They no longer work anymore, but they haven't pulled them completely out yet, for whatever the reasons may be. Maybe coding issues, things along those lines. They have done that in the past before, where they left pieces in for sometimes for a couple months before they get around to taking them out completely, and you don't see them in the game anymore. But just be aware, if you do see any purple pieces, they no longer work. You don't need to get those. However, that is a pretty big however. However, they did put in brand new pieces to replace those. Any of you guys out there that had access to the R&D have seen those in detail. The GSO refineries, GSO fabricator. You have some of the bigger pieces like the GSO scrappers now are different, as we said before. Conveyors up and down look different. And you can see the ones I already have. This is a step conveyor. This is a GSO conveyor or down conveyor. And then you have the GSO up conveyor. Now, I'm not really sure what the difference between the up conveyor and the step conveyor. I'm guessing this one just goes straight up, whereas this one you would need another one and another one and another one to go up each and every single level. So if you're going up a pillar, probably this is what you're going to need. If you're going up maybe a hill or just level after level on a bot, then maybe you can get away with using this one. Either way, they've changed the graphic on it, so it looks dramatically different. As you can see right here on the conveyors, you no longer have that little blue line that you always have to see to tell which way they're going. You can actually see the conveyors moving in that direction and merging. Not just, they don't just connect to one another. Right here in this little corner piece, you can see both lines coming from the right-hand side and then merging and turning going upward. So that is a lot of detail that they have thrown in there. And then, of course, they actually have changed the receivers as well. They've given them a little bit of greenish color to them, almost like a neon green. And I think that's going to make it pop a little bit more, especially at night. So, yeah, some really cool changes. But as I said, the pieces that we really want to play around with, the GeoCore Scrapper, which is going to be amazing. We're going to actually be able to scrap every item in the game and the big ones as well, and then play around with making stuff. We just don't have them. So on this episode, we're going to run out there and we're going to see if maybe we can find a few of these pieces, and if we can't find them, we're going to see if maybe we can do some quest, open that ability up, because we do still have quite a few quests here. Our factions, they could be a little bit more maxed out on some of them not so much. Like the Hawkeye, we went full bore into that one, and there was only 2 levels to begin with. And the GSO one, we're right there on the line of being able to max that one out. So I think we're going to concentrate a little bit on that one if we can. We got Crafty Business over here. Find Crafty Mike. So he should be somewhere on the map. I need to throw a radar unit on this guy. And we're going to be going out there with this guy, mainly for the fact that he's here. He's already built. But more than that, he has the space available for me to make changes to him to probably get this going as a crafting bot or a scrapper bot yet again, with very, very little changes to it. Maybe you might have to expand them a little bit here and there, but I'm guessing most of the pieces are going to be about the same size, and we should be able to get away with that. So without any further ado, guys, let's get out there and see what we can find. Now, I am going to... Oh, look at that. You can hear the little text come up there. Enemy gang up ahead. Show them how we do this. Yes, we are going to destroy you, my friend. Now, I do not know if the new items are going to be on the new bots yet. Like, that might not be something they've integrated in there, because they have said that some of the new bases that do spawn will still have some of the older items. So I think those are still there. GeoCore basic block. Is it just going to let me know about all the blocks all over again, or what? Now, you may see the game kind of hesitate there for a little bit. We were already reaching our limit as to what the computer and what the game and what the recording software together can handle on the rig that I have, because of the massive bots that I have. And of course, if you guys want to see what kind of massive bots we've created, the earlier episodes will show you that. But we've created a giant... Ooh, yes, please. This is what I was hoping for right here. Look at this, guys. We got a geocore fabricator. Now, does this need to be connected to the ground? We're going to connect it there just for now and take a look at what we got. Now, we have looked at these in the R&D, but we've really never played around with them too much because I wanted to save them for the game. And you can see right here down on the bottom, it tells you what the recipe is. So you need to find, you know, 2 of the rubber jellies, the luxite shards, you know, the ores, you know, yeah, all sorts of crazy stuff will make you this cab right here. And then when you're ready, you can say craft the block, and you can repeat it again and again and again, and you can just keep pumping those out as long as you have those resources coming in. So you can literally just, you know, leave it, and when you come back, all of these pieces have been gathered. And the beauty thing, and I don't know if it's still working this way, but the beauty thing about it was when those things got onto your conveyor belts, your giant SCU storage bubble that would pull stuff off of the ground would also pull stuff off of those conveyor belts that were items, not necessarily resources, but items. So you could actually have your SCU at the end just pulling stuff off as it gets done, rather than have it all get kind of backlogged and, you know, no space to do anything. Okay, so we don't have this one yet, but it is showing us the recipe. So we might be able to actually skip ahead and see if we can find some of this. Now, this ore right here might be a little bit difficult to find. Some of this might be difficult, but yeah, I think it's doable. So we're going to keep an eye out for this right here. We're also, you know, definitely have to keep an eye out for those. But the rest of it should be okay. This one might be a little... I don't know where to find those, actually, but we'll look around. Let's see, what else can we build? We might be able to build everything we're missing as far as geocore goes. Anything else? Yes. No, Scrapper. Scrapper, same one. It's just under a different... because we're doing all, I think, is what we had that on at the beginning. Yeah, we had all of them on. So that is the only one we're able to build. Well, let's see. Can we put this on our bot? I am going to go ahead and make some room here real quick. Let's see. We need to get rid of these. These are going to do nothing for us. Now, I'm pretty sure if these go into your SCU, they probably will just poof. They're just going to disappear, is the way it usually works in the past. However, you might still be able to sell those and get a little bit of cash. So if you are strapped for money and you don't necessarily want to just get rid of it, yeah, go over there and see if you can make a little bit of money on it. We're going to go ahead and put that there. And let's see if we click on it. Will it still work? No, this one does seem like it may need to be mounted on the ground. In fact, when you mount it on the ground... we're getting a little hesitation there. When you mount it on the ground, yeah, the top piece opens up. So there's a little bit of animation to it to show you that it's ready. So this is not a mobile version. This is more of like, I am going to set up someplace and we are going to go and build some crazy stuff. But, you know, we got something out of just destroying a regular dude there. So we're going to keep coming out here and we're going to see if we can pick up some more of these resources. Now, wood used to be some of the worst resource to gather. It was absolutely worthless. You didn't need it for anything other than for fuel. And I'm not going to be able to get up that. I have no boosters on this bot either. But this does give me the prime spot to go ahead and destroy some of these rocks. And in fact, some of the rocks up there are rocks that I need. So this is going to be perfect. Now, I am going to have to go around the side over here and see if I can get up there and snag some of those rocks, some of those items, and give them to my large receiver. Now, the beauty thing about the large receiver is it carries a lot more than these small ones or pretty much anything else other than the silo. I do apologize for that little hiccup. It is getting pretty close to time for us to find another base further out that will get rid of most of this lag, if not all of it completely, the further out we get. However, we have been kind of... you know, just circling the area because we haven't really wanted to do that. We wanted to kind of give our bots the chance to shine and have that experience that some of the other bots that we've made in the past really never got a shot to do. Now, there are some green ones over there, you know, the light green ones, obviously. But no, we're going to go over there and get some of those, I think they're erudite crystals, mainly for the fact that they're worth a lot of money. The second highest one, I think, in the game. Only one higher, from what I've been told and from what I've seen, is the shard that's in the desert. It's like a bluish crystal. Those are not commonly found everywhere. Like, even in the deserts, they are still somewhat rare. So when you see one of those, even if you're not looking to craft anything, For money alone, that's going to be pretty cool. The other thing that I was looking at, man, this lag, dude, is crazy. The other thing that I was looking at is the fact that now you need multiples of these resources. It used to be you only needed like one green, one erudite, one rubber, and one something else if you were using like a 3 fabricator, because that was the size limit on it. They've kind of done away with the size limit, and now you have pretty much whatever it is you want as long as you can come back and store more and more of it. So I would not be surprised if they made a storage unit for the resources. Not maybe like along the lines of an SCU storage unit, but more along the lines of a massive silo that you can carry around with you. Because they already have a silo, but I think it carries like 10 objects. Psst, over here, kiddo. Oh man, I can't wait until they throw sound effects in here, like a little voice or something for these little quests. I think that's going to add a whole new level to this game. Let's see, can we pick some of those up? Yes, please, thank you. Ooh, what is this? Crafty Mike's base. What's up, kiddo? Crafty Mike's the name, and building's the game. Now, we'll see what he has to say. And today's your lucky day. All right, what is my lucky day? My base came under attack, and you get to help with the repair work. Oh, yay, me. I get to help out. No, I'm actually kind of interested in this. Be a pal and attach those conveyors back to the delivery cannon for me. What is this guy? This is Crafty Mike, huh? It's kind of like a tower that has some building pieces onto it, like he's observing you. He actually is watching you right now. He's just making sure you know what you're doing. So let's go ahead and go and attach some of our... Oh, look at that. That is cool. It actually shows you like a ghost image. They never did that before. That's, they're stepping it up a notch, guys. Every patch, they seem to do a better and better job with what they were trying to show you in the first place, but they're doing baby steps to get there, and I like seeing the journey along the way and seeing how it's kind of progressed. So we're going to keep going out with this little path right here, which is where they want us to do. I would have done it myself, you see, but I have no arms, but I can't move as freely as I used to these days. He's a little rusted in place, I think. So let's go ahead and put the last piece on. Pop the receiver on the end of the conveyor line too. Would you, kiddo? There you go. And it even showed you the area in which you can pick stuff up with. That's kind of cool. That's definitely new. Imagine all the block bucks you'll earn. Mind your head. Well, I don't want to sell any of my resources, but... Oh, there we go. So I guess we're going to sell these. I don't want to mess the quest up. Otherwise, I'd be keeping those right now because those are pieces that I could definitely be using. I'm not oblivious to that fact right there. And I would like to upgrade them and refine them. What? Okay, fine. I'll share the profits with you. No need to complain. Jeez. Okay, well, at least he's not greedy. But now that I share the profits with you, now, there's a way to make even more cash. All right, teach me, a young Padawan I am. This is the best Yoda impression I can do. Special delivery incoming. Mind your head. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. I think we are a little close to this image. That's why it's a little blurry right there. I don't want to get too close because I don't want my resources to get sucked up. Introducing the refinery. Oh, even better than before. Oh, go on, kiddo. Attach the refinery to the side of the conveyor line. Let's do it right there. It even shows you not just where they want to put it, but the direction in which it's supposed to be facing, because you can see where that little top piece is and everything. So you don't put it on backwards and be like, why isn't it working? Magic. Yeah, it is. Let's zoom in a little bit. I want to get a little closer view of that. The refinery will turn basic resources into something shinier, more expensive. Take a look. All right, what if I click on it? You've done a good job, kiddo. Do I get to decide what it's going to make? Maybe take a look at the base for the time being. Oh, okay, so that's all it's going to do. It's just going to refine the resources. Mission complete. Nice. All right, I like that. I like that a lot. Is it connected to the ground? If I remove this last piece. Should we do it? Yeah, we're going to remove this last piece and see if the whole thing goes pop. No, it didn't. Okay, so they have worked on that. A lot of times if you had more than one thing anchored to the base, it still did not recognize the other pieces. And you remove the original anchored and everything would just fall right off of that. So this could be the base or the start of a beautiful relationship with this little base here. But I guess that's the end of that quest line, huh? Crafty Business 2. Find Crafty Mike, and he's way over there. So we're going to take with us these newfangled pieces, especially this one, which seem to fit right in place. That's what I was telling you guys. Do not worry. I don't think they're going to do too many changes to kind of mess that up. We're going to go ahead and put... yeah, I definitely love how it shows you the radius. In fact, let's see what the radius is on this, and let's put this one right next to it, where there's space. So the radius What do you think that is, guys? It's not really that much bigger, maybe like 22% or 33% bigger in regards to how much it can carry, but not overly so. And I was expecting a lot more. So maybe the large GSO receiver, or the geocore receivers, I should say, will be even more. And those might be what we want to use in the future, since they have upgraded and done a whole lot with those. We need to charge back up here real quick while I mess with my base. And you can see in the middle, that's why some of those reactors were getting destroyed, some of those conveyors, I should say, because I do believe there is no repair bubble in there. So let's see, do we have a repair bubble we can throw down? And we're going to have to go into build mode to kind of fix this. And I want to fix this now because this is something that I was overlooking there for quite a long time. So let's get rid of this right here, and we'll put that... I hate to make something uneven, so we'll just we'll drop it over here. We're going to be picking all that up anyways, and we'll go with a repair bubble right smack dab underneath the cab. A little bit of a weird spot. Oh yeah, look at all that damage right there. And then up here it's getting... Okay, so that should be good. Let's see. Do we have a conveyor belt there? Yeah, we do. Okay, so that is on there. Now all we need is the recycler, unless we can get this thing working. And do we have the pieces? Let's take a look at that, because if I can make a recycler now, I'd prefer to do that while that thing is charging. Okay, so... Plumbite, I don't think we have any of that yet. I know he's... Okay, so we got the ingots, but we've already converted them with the refineries back when they were working. Okay, so no, there's some right there. There's titanium ore. I don't see the other ones. No, I don't see the plumbite. Dang it. Was it? Yeah, I just needed the ore, not the other one. But we do have these that we can then turn into a bigger version. I don't know if we have 6 of them. I think we might. Be very, very close. Yeah, it's going to be very close. I think we have like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we got 7. We got 7 of those. We don't have any of the... we got carbonite. And we got olite jelly. Yeah, we don't have any of these, and we don't have any of these. So, yeah, we're still a good ways off. Dang it. Well, then I need to find a way to store these real quick. Sorry, guys, about the delay, but I need to make sure I got room to keep picking up more as we travel, because we're going to be doing a lot of this stuff, and I want to make sure we don't leave anything behind. So, let's see. We're going to go with silo, maybe? But where? Where would I put that? This is going to suck. No matter where I go, as soon as I pick up a receiver, all of that stuff is going to fall off. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and take these things down for now, and I'm going to put a layer over here on this side of these conveyors, because the conveyors are supposed to be able to actually take items now. So, GSO conveyor. Really, I only have 1. When I actually need them, I only have 1. Okay, well, we're going to pick that up. We're going to put this... Holy crap, look at the area at which that thing picks stuff up now. That is huge. Let me put it over here to make sure I don't lose anything I actually want to keep. And let's buy some pieces here. Now, I know we're trying to get these things done, but I want to do it right. So, where are my base pieces? Probably already passed them several times. Base pieces. Conveyors. GSO filter. Where's the regular conveyor? I'm probably just missing it because it looks different. There you go. There it is. So let's go ahead and buy... we're probably going to need about 15 or 20 of those. So I'm just going to buy a whole bunch. I'm not going to count every single one of them. I think that should be enough. Now, once we get this done, you will see what I have in store, what I actually have in mind for trying to fix this. We're going to come out here on the sides, and we're going to go down the line a little bit here, and we're gonna come all the way over. Actually, let's throw these over here. These are just gonna get sucked up and probably emptied into the void, but we want to make sure we will have these connected before we disconnect that last one. Otherwise, this whole thing will just be popped off into the void itself. Come on, guys. Pick this stuff up. There we go. And that should be good. Now, when I put these things back on, actually, let's put one more down. All the way over here. And that didn't go on the right spot, did it? I don't think that went down at all. All right, there we go. Now, when I put these things on, if it will let me, there we go. It should go ahead and start picking these things up. These resources, maybe we were just too far away from them. Maybe it kind of shoved it away during the build mode. We'll pick these things up. Conveyor is going to go the wrong way. I'm going to change the direction. And now I should be able to put some of these mixed silos in here, which will not fit because they're just way too big. So we'll throw these things down for now. Clear up a little bit of space. Put down one right there. Not going to be able to fit another one over there. GSO flatbed truck. Just a Geocore picker collector. Let's do these right here and see how well that works. And now when I go down, we come over. There we go. So we at least have one side that will always kind of clear its mess up. The other side, maybe not so much, but that's all right. We can kind of work on that as time goes on. And I don't really want to do it until I know for sure that these conveyors are working the way they're supposed to work, or at least the way they have said they're supposed to work in the past. I'm not trying to put words in their mouth and be like, oh, they're supposed to be this way and they're not that way. They have said that they're supposed to pick pieces up. They just haven't really done it. So let's pick all this stuff up real quick. Take that with us because we are down to like the last one, and we'll snag this guy and maybe not be able to put him on there. Where are we going to put this guy? Did we put too much down? Maybe. What about in the middle? Will it not go in between those? Really, it won't turn? What did we just do here? Let's take these off. Put those over there. There we go. Okay, so this will fit in here. At the very least, we got one. We got one, guys. Okay, let's keep going on our way. We're looking for very specific resources, if that would go in there. They still haven't fixed the height thing yet. If you're on a really tall bot, trying to make sure it connects or even put it down on the ground is a very, very difficult thing at times. Let's get rid of this tree so we can get by it. Oh, man, it's a hard tree to get killed. All right, so we got some green ones over here. Not really ones we need. We do got some silver ones, and I do believe those are the droids we are looking for. And where is my bot? I want to go in the opposite direction. I think over the hill to my right is the way that we should be heading at some point down the line. I don't think these are actually dropping anything. Okay, let's look at these guys over here. We got a few on this one, a few on the one in front of us, and I think... Oh, yeah, look at these. These are very rich with minerals. Which ones are they? We needed a few of those. We're going to take them. What are these other ones? These real red ones. Carbonite. Okay, so that's why we had carbonite, because we've hit some of these before. Let's snag those. Still looking for the other ones, though. I don't see them. Let's try these blue ones over here. These are a little bit different shade of color. Now, it has been a while since I've had to come in here and actually mess with resources like this. Again, I never really did too much with it. They haven't worked in a while, and that probably kind of led to me not messing with them as much, but... Oh, what is this? Ore harvest. Okay, so I completed a mission, and it gave me a reward, which is something I already have. So we'll put that down. We'll actually put this thing down. We'll drop that, and we'll keep collecting resources, see if we can get some stuff here. What do we got over here? More of that. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're not going to be picky about what we grab just yet. We got some red crystals over there. We're going to be going after that. Maybe the blue ones would be good too. We don't only have like 5 or 6 of those, but these trees are going to get in the way. Really wish I had a way to kind of maybe filter off what resources you pick up. That could be a thing. That could be something they give you on maybe one of the receivers and be like, because they already have a filter conveyor, so you can decide what comes through and what doesn't. But you can't right now decide what you pick up and what you don't. So that could be very, very useful in the future, especially as you start going out and gathering resources to drop off at your base. But at the same time, you are going to have to make hard choices at which ones you take back, unless you just have a bot that's incredibly large. And we've built bots like that, and that's kind of one of the reasons you're getting that little lag in the background, is because we have a few of those roaming around on the map, at their own leisure. They're on their own power, and They have AI modules on them, although that probably was a mistake on my part. The AI modules have gotten a lot better too. I do like using them. I look forward to the day that they are working outstandingly, and then that's going to just revolutionize the game. So don't take it as, the game is like kind of broken or anything like that. It's not. It's just that you can't quite use it for the advanced methods that I'm trying to use it for. And I understand. Oh, man, I am sucky at kind of backing up through these little things. I usually just plow my way through, and that seems to make all the difference. But I can't really do that here if I don't want all these trees. And look how high that stack is. That silo. Yeah, that is definitely going to play a role if they don't blow off naturally as you go too fast. And I think this is back the way we came, and we should be going over there for the quest. So I'm going to get turned around here. We're going to go backwards because why not? We have like 3 weapons in the back. It's like one of the least protective back entrances for one of my my bots ever. But we're going to go backwards. It seems to be handling it fairly well. And now that we're backwards, we're going to turn it around. And we're going to see if we can go straight up this mountain, which I already know the answer to. It's probably a giant resounding no, or it's going to let us go up, and we're not going to be able to get back out. Yeah, not enough booster. That's what you need boosters on your bot for. But this guy wasn't designed for speed. It wasn't even designed really for mobility. He was designed for picking stuff up. And that's how I kind of want to keep him, especially since now they've added all these pieces in there. So it's a little too late to change his design. Might be able to modify it a little bit, but again, that's not really my main concern right now. My main concern is getting the pieces we need. I think that's a different... Nope, that's Plumbite. What about this red one? Olite. I think we did need Olite, actually. So let's go ahead and snag a few of these. Let's get these on there. Now, I am picking these up manually for the most part if they land right here in the front. The reason I'm doing that is I just don't want anything to get destroyed. We have a fair bit of Olite, so I don't need to get any more of that. Let's see. We still need a few of the black crystals. Hey, look who's back. Good to see you again, kiddo. Good to see you too, man. What are you going to give me? Hey, it's your old pal, Crafty Mike. My base had another little accident. Oh, well, we can fix that for you. Maybe you could reattach the receiver for me. Oh, we got some step ones. Okay, that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and attach that. Thanks, kiddo. Now I can use this large silo again. Oh, okay. Mind your head. Okay, here's it coming. Where's it at? Nope. This can. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna snag everything you're dropping by accident, and none of that stuff is gonna get sold. So hopefully the quest will finish up. What? You didn't know? Silos can hold a ton of resource chunks. Oh, that's a small silo too. Look at that. Go ahead and attach the rest of the conveyors. Those actually... Okay, so they do not look like... they kind of did from the ramp with the angle they were sitting. I'll let you into a little secret, kiddo. Those trading stations, they're a complete ripoff. So I found a way to make blocks myself. Yeah, special delivery income, and mind your head. Let's back it up so we don't steal it. What is he going to drop? He's going to drop some type of... crafter. Behold the fabricator. Beautiful. With this, I'll soon get you making stuff for me. I mean, why don't I show you how to use it? Okay, attach the fabricator. There we go. Great, now right-click on the fabricator. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, can't really see what he's typing. Select the GSO1 block, then press the hammer button. Let's go up to the GSO1 block. Probably at the very top, if it will let me scroll up, actually. Oh, because I guess it's still saying I'm clicking on... I can't click on anything. What is going on? I quite literally cannot click on anything at all, guys. Escape doesn't work. Oh, man, this sucks. Really? What did I do? Is it because some of my pieces or some of his pieces are on my bot, probably? What in the world? I can't click on anything. Scroll wheel doesn't work. F-A, nothing works. Oh, man, this sucks. Okay, guys, well, I think this is a good place to go ahead and end the episode. I am going to exit out of the game somehow, probably just control delete out of it. I will give it a few more tries, see if I can figure this out before I go to that level. Because once I do, I don't know what that's going to do to the quest. And I don't know if it's going to immediately load me back into it at this scene right here. So I will kind of mess with it and see if I can fix this. hopefully in the next episode we get to start crafting some stuff. Now you guys know exactly what I'm saving up to craft for, but that doesn't necessarily mean I can't use the extra blocks we have here to make some other things, which we might get access to with this one right here. As always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm AC Gamer, and I will definitely catch you next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.